Hi, hello, hello, hello. We are back. We are back for the therapy, laughter, and cooking show with Jackie H and
Anjoli.
she's here. She's here. She's not on leave this time on vacation. Welcome back, girl.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, today we're going to attempt to be grandma.
Okay.
My mother, who one of her specialties was homemade rolls and fried chicken. We got a lot of bikes
Mm-hmm.
and trips off of her selling her rolls and chicken. So we're gonna do Leslie rolls today.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know what you're gonna talk about today, but anyway, we're gonna get started on rolls. So we got to get some warm water.
Okay.
So I got all my ingredients here. So we need is flour, we need sugar, we need yeast, uh, oil, and teaspoon of salt, and we're gonna get started.
All right.
So I'm gonna grab some warm water because I need a cup and a half of warm water. All right. And
So we're actually measuring.
today I'm measuring. Usually, yeah, you know our show, we don't measure nothing. We just do by eye. But today I have to do a little better.
Okay.
Okay. So they're calling for a cup and a half of warm water. And we're gonna put it in our mixer here. All right. So you got your instructions for me. So
Mm-hmm.
they say we need 1 tablespoon of yeast. So I think it would have been like better if I had opened this, cut it before we started. But anyway, I'm doing it now. So 1 cup. Let me see how much is this. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what 1 cup is. No, it's 1 tablespoon of active yeast. Okay. This is Anjali and Jackie in the kitchen where we don't measure nothing, don't have nothing. So what that say? You got something that say 1 tablespoon? A table?
These ones, the other one. The
Okay.
smaller one.
Well, that's at home. All right. So we're going to act like this. This is the tablespoon. So it say sprinkle. And what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I sprinkled that, and I believe it's sugar.
Okay. So how much sugar do I need? Okay. We're gonna get it together. So I left my instructions. So you want to go over there and just look to tell me how much sugar?
I don't think it's safe.
It should. It should. Okay.
Say add your warm water and
I
sprinkle
say
the.
it say 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. I don't even know if we have a tablespoon. Probably don't.
What's that one say?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. We found something.
Yeah.
So how's everything going, T?
That's going good.
All right.
Going
So
good.
we're doing 2 tablespoons of sugar. All right. And how long are we supposed to let that sit? Because it says to let it sit until you see, yeast got to
Start to
bubble,
bubble.
start to
So
bubble.
let the yeast sit for about 5 minutes
So
or until it gets bubbly.
okay. So we'll keep watching that
Let's see.
until 5 minutes. Did they tell
I
you to
left.
stir it?
Mm, nope.
So how's everyone doing today? Our subject today is going to be on me checking on Andale. So I check on her. She don't check on me. But that's just the gist of
Started it.
no. This the gist of this show. I don't know. But anyway, we got to wait 5 minutes to make sure that bubbles. So the last time we talked,
Mm-hmm.
so we had Marquise on.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have him to come back because we got to finish that subject. He had
Okay.
started. He had started getting into some really deep, religion that
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't the way I was brought up. So I got to see what he was talking about because he said any God that punished you, he didn't want to serve that.
Ah,
But it's okay. But what you been doing lately? Working?
just working.
Are you still in the gym?
Working. Am I still in the gym?
Yeah.
My home gym.
Oh, okay. So what that mean? Well, why are we waiting? Can you pass me the chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Because I already washed it, but we're gonna get ready to um at least season the chicken while we're waiting in this 5 minutes for the yeast to rise. And today I'm putting on gloves. Some people cook without it, but sometimes when I'm doing seasoning, I like to put on some gloves. So Tierra has washed her hands. I washed mine before I got started. Uh, I'm just trying to see if this is what's going on with the yeast. So Tierra, talking before last week, we was talking about different thing that goes on in our lives,
Mm-hmm.
and you told the audience that you had a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to know how is that going.
Hey.
It's going good. Okay, so you
Right.
cooperating and doing what you're supposed to do. No, don't laugh. I'm asking you to answer. It's
That's all good.
okay. So what is you learning about being um with someone? Are you serious about your relationship, or is just you know just getting into it? What's the
No, serious. It's hard. I'm still learning some things about myself
okay?
while dealing with him.
Okay. How did that yeast look? Is it doing anything?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I don't know if we had was it oh Lord
You think the water was too hot?
or not hot enough? I'm not sure. It's tricky y'all with yeast. You have to make sure that yeast at least bubble before you can get started because that's what's caused your rolls to rise. So
Mm,
if that's not happening, I see it, it's forming. There
it's
you go.
warmer?
See that? That's the bubbles.
Oh, I was looking for actual bubbles.
Okay. So you can season your chicken the way you want. Like everybody have different um, seasoning that they love to
Mm,
use. But I'm gonna start off. I use Adobe,
okay.
and I just um, we try not to get stuff so salty. Some people just is heavy with seasoning,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I use a little bit of seasoning
Season.
salt.
Okay.
You know, that's my mother go to. She loves um, Barry seasoning. Of course, the black pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Cherry.
new.
No, it might be new, but while she's doing that, I have garlic powder. We're the garlic powder and garlic onion people. And have the onion powder. So that was just new
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's new.
onion powder.
How you lift it down?
How's that usually come, Tara? We're doing two things at one time.
It's doing something.
Okay, she said it's doing something. Okay.
I'm not supposed to look
Some
at it.
people I'm using my mother's seasoning. Accent was a big thing. And you don't have to put a lot, just it's just gonna
I need some nails to open this.
okay, well, we just don't have no black pepper today. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the black pepper. We just sitting there, we had to it's a brand new pepper that I brought, but it seemed like something has happened there. So our favorite It's a Saison. Do you like Saison?
I do.
Okay.
What side you want open?
Girl, give me that little side. You been on your mouth be burning by the time I pour out that. So it depends on how much chicken you have and how much you want to flavor it. But I'm just gonna use one pack because we only doing 6 pieces of wings. Okay.
Do Saison actually have a taste? I use it for color.
Some people use it, but it actually have a flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you notice, I didn't turn anything over. Some people do both sides, So we got our black pepper over. Whatever way you season yours, this is just the basic. So what I do after I get everything on there, I just make sure it get on the other side of it. That way it won't be over seasoned. You ever had some chicken that's just salty or it's just too much? Some people like it like that, but that's just not the way I like it. So we're gonna sit this aside because we're gonna get started with the rolls. Okay, so we got our seasoned chicken. It's doing something? Okay. I have a bowl over here with my seasoned chicken. And we're gonna rinse this out. So I need this pan again for the chicken. So I'm gonna remove my gloves. And I'm gonna wash my hands, okay?
Okay.
All right. So you say you learning to be obedient? That's what you're doing in your relationship. You're learning how to get along. Are you preparing for marriage, or you ain't got that far yet?
All right.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's new. Oh, okay. She's preparing for marriage. Okay. So what's our next step? So we put the chicken aside. So now we're gonna get back to the rolls because, oh yeah, it did its thing. You got it. You got to make sure you see that it formed on top, and that's all right. That's all right. The yeast is active.
And say mix in oil, salt, and flour. Start with 3 cups of flour.
Okay, I'm not tall enough. Can you give me? I have chicken oil, so I'm not going to use that in the thing. Can you just let me put some oil? I'm going to move this aside. I hope y'all can see me working. I have all my ingredients here, so I got everything on the table. I'm just going to move some stuff out the way. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to do 3 to 4 cups of flour. Now, and I have all-purpose flour, okay? No self-rise, because the yeast is the rising part. So you didn't have to do self-rise flour. We'll say 3 to 4. So I'm just going to start off with 3 cups of flour. Okay. That's a lot of flour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay, no wonder rolls are so. You can't eat rolls every day. Fattening. So 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm sorry, of oil. That's 1, 2. Now we got to do a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Already. We're getting there. Well, I know how to measure a little bit to the. I don't do salt a lot, so he's gonna put 1 teaspoon.
We gotta start being more prepared.
So let me tell you all why we're unprepared a little. It's because I go to different kitchens. So we're down in Baltimore with Tierra. So now what I'm supposed to do now? Just start. I have a hook. So this is a kneading hook that we're going to use. We're going to slowly add the flour. Right, T? Now the funny part about it, my mom did all of this with her hand.
Mm-hmm.
You just start smelling it. Do you have a spatula?
A spatula?
Yeah. So what we're doing now is we are adding the flour, and this is homemade rolls. And it started getting like a dough. So it's and just keep adding gradually.
I feel like you cheating because you're not using it your hands.
Well, that's why grandma after a while she couldn't do nothing with her hand because this is hard work making rolls. When you do it with your hand, she didn't have this mixer. Thank God somebody designed it. I would have brought her one years ago, but she didn't have this luxury, so she did what I'm doing now. She did this actually with her hands. And Grandma suffered a lot with her hands later on between that and playing the tambourine.
I think it was more so the tambourine.
Yeah, she loved the tambourine. She's a tambourine player at church, and it works on your hand. Yeah. So how that looks here? It looks like it's forming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it's a dough. Sorry, I don't have a picture like to my camera. I will show you how I look in here. So remember, it said 3 to 4. So we're gonna put another. I'm gonna add another to my cup here, another cup. So you can tell when it's ready by make sure it's not sticking to. It's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna stop it for a minute. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. And this you have to judge by looking at it. I
Mm-hmm.
can't tell you how much. It say 3 to 4, and you can be able to tell. So we're gonna knead it just a little bit more, and then we're gonna start with the next process. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm gonna clean off an area here, T.
Okay.
And what is our thing to make sure our area
It's clean
stay clean
at all times.
all times? Just make you feel better by cooking. So you say you think that you're about getting in for preparing for marriage, and I guess I'll be the bridesmaid.
Mm-hmm. You sure will.
Yeah,
You
I just put
be,
myself in it, y'all. So
you
she
be my
didn't
maid of honor.
made it on. Okay. So anyway, you have a clean surface, but I
Mm-hmm.
put this paper down, just and for me, I put some flour on the. If it's the surface, you just put some flour on your surface, and now we're gonna attempt. Uh, Now this is something else Grandma didn't do. She didn't use no gloves. It was strictly hand, but it's up to you. But I'm gonna put on gloves, and because we're gonna need the dough, right? And it's sticky. So if you don't like sticky stuff on your hands, maybe you'll would like to use gloves. So I'm going to sprinkle some flour on my glove because it's sticky. Oh, this is looking good. I'm mashing it down, kneading it a little bit in here because when I get ready to get it all up out of here.
That's how they make the dough for the pizza.
I guess I never made pizza, but I would assume. Do y'all see this? This is the dough for the bread. I'm gonna put it down on my surface. And you need it, Tara. I'm not quite sure what the camera is showing, but we over here, the camera's over there. We don't have a camera person. Y'all know me. We work everything by ourselves. Could you see me?
I can see you.
Okay. This is dough. This is you can smell it. You can already smell it, the aroma. Now you already washed your hands here. Do you want to do a little of this? Or you want me to keep on? So yes, I'll do a little bit because I understand that you're tired, Aunt Jackie. Okay, so she's gonna need it. So you need it around about 4 to 5 minutes, and then we're gonna continue. So while she's kneading, oh, she got the strong hand. I see that. See,
I'm strong.
huh?
I'm not strong.
Look at you. You punching holes in it. I mean, you strong.
That's
Yeah.
ain't me. Ain't that me?
No, that's me. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't. I have arthritis, right? So some things I'm good at, and some things I can't do like I used to do no more. And I'm not claiming it, but it is what it is. So have you talked to your father and your mother about what your plans are, or they know that's
I gotta talk to them.
yeah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have to let them know what you're doing. That's me. I just said that. Okay. So,
Let me talk to my dad. He say, he always asks me when I'm getting married.
okay. Well, then
Don't be playing house.
Uh-oh. Don't be playing house. What that mean?
House.
What did that mean? No shacking up?
I'm shacking up.
Okay. If you want to put a ring on it. Okay. Well, long as you're ready for it, not just because of, you know what I mean? Some people
I ain't ready for it. I'm still working that's the goal.
You're not ready for it? Okay. All right. Now while she's kneading that, we're about finished. I'm gonna crack an egg. And what my egg is going to be for me to white wash the rolls on top and give it a pretty color. Well,
so if it starts to get sticky, do you put more flour on it?
Yeah, you can put some flour in your hand. That's what to keep you from being sticky. But it's about ready for me to. Okay, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay, that's what I found.
I know it's there. We have to answer this phone call for some money, and we right back.
Okay, but when you in using someone else's kitchen, you got to prepare to make sure
I know.
before you start that you know where
Yeah.
everything is at. But that's the problem here. Um,
All right, that's fine. Thank you.
we're at my other
Me too.
niece, her sister Erica's house, and I'm just not familiar with where everything is at. So, and I'm hailing from Philadelphia, so I come all the way down here just to be with her. And this is what Anjali is from Baltimore.
I'm from Philly.
She keeps saying she's from Philly, but she's been down. How many years you been down
That
here in
don't
Baltimore?
matter. I'm from Philly.
Okay,
I
she's a
live
Philly.
in
She
Baltimore.
live in Baltimore, so she's a Philly girl. But anyway, the phones are ringing and everything, so we are on and popping in here. So I'm gonna get my pan ready because I'm gonna start forming the rolls, right? So we have a pan and we're gonna put a little oil in the bottom of your pan. Okay. Not a lot, just to coat it. Okay. All right. So I take it and put flour on my hand so it won't be sticky. Like I say, if you want to use glove, and what you're going to do, you're going to pinch off enough to make a ball, and you're just going to form the roll. So, and you do a circular, to make it round. Now, some people use a weigher, like a weight, so they all can be the same size, and but hey, I don't have all that, so we're gonna form, and this is, and you just place it in, and you keep pitching off till you fill the pan.
Now, before you put it in the oven, do you let it rise
Yeah,
or?
it got to rise, and that's usually about 30 to 45 minutes that you let it sit and rise, and we'll show you that process, and you cover it and make sure your room is warm. It has to be a warm room or the area. Yeah. Okay, so probably got to keep on putting flour on your hand because it starts sticking. And we're going to do this process. See how they all different sizes? So if you like stylish, want things um, the same size, people actually measure it to make sure it's all the same size. But it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna show you when I get finished. It's not that bad, but you might get some big rolls and little rolls. But
That's fine.
as long as it's delicious,
That's it. That's all.
as long as it's good, yeah. But anyway, I'll be waiting for you to have the conversation with your dad and your mom, and you got a sister and a brother. And it's not that you have to, but we're family oriented, and I think having people involved, not involved in your relationship, but letting people know that that's a healthy thing for me, because something ever go wrong or whatever else, you don't have to do a surprise, do a surprise drive by, at least we know. So how you think this looking?
It looks good.
Okay, so we're getting there, and then we're going to let the rolls rise, and then while the rolls is rising, we're going to start on the chicken. The chicken that's already seasoned.
Why ain't get no legs?
I had a whole pack of everything. Ask me where's that?
Where's that?
In Philly. I gotta get used to traveling. Like if you're gonna be on the road, doing this, going different places, you got to make sure you do a checklist and make sure everything is in your bag before you leave. It's a lot of work for traveling to cook and do this. So I'll get better. This is our first time traveling on the road with all this, but I did. I had legs, I had thighs. Yeah, I had the whole. I brought 2 packs of chicken that was going to be our meal. Guess what else I left?
What?
We had vegetables. It was supposed to be a whole meal of what Grandma do, but that's okay. That's okay. My hands are getting sticky. I got to keep on putting flour on it. And we're getting there. But yeah, I left it. I did have some. So
You should tell me. I would have bought some.
we're not gonna ask Tara what time she's supposed to been here today. And she went down, she told me that she would have
I would
brought
have
some. I
bought
don't
my
know
cast iron skillet too.
if you all see this. I'm hoping that it's in the camera. But this is the rolls. And I'm gonna sit it near the stove because there's one more and you have to cover it. So I had a Tara, you might want to look at my bag because I brought a
Over there.
rag. Yeah, the
Yep.
bag there. And so while she's getting that, I'm going to finish. You make sure you have some oil. Either that bag or the bag of, because you have to cover. You got to make sure you cover the
What color was it?
white.
All white.
It's probably in. It's
I
probably
said the white and green one back there. Is that yours?
yeah. My bag is up under. That's what I say. Preparation, right? Have everything at your fingertips that you're going to do. So we still had a few rolls. The bag that's up on the table.
Oh.
Yeah. And we're almost there. And then you're going to let that sit and you cover your rolls and let it rise for about like a good 30 to 45 minutes. That'll be good.
Let it rise.
Yeah. Let it rise. Let the glory of the Lord rise.
Oh my God.
Because these rolls with some fried chicken and butter and some people put jelly is the glory of the Lord. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was only 3 left. So we're going to put that. And she's going to cover. She's covering that. I'm going to wash my hands, and then we're going to get with the chicken. So that's it for rolls. That's all it's
Pretty easy.
pretty easy. And then there's more. My mother makes another roll where she used milk, dry milk, not liquid milk, dry. So there's different ways you can make it, and that's more longer. But she let them rise 2 or 3 times after that. But of course she was sewing it, so she wanted to do her best and make sure they was fluffy. You know. So Terry, what you can do for me is turn that frying pan on. Just look low. Got the oil in it already. I'm cleaning up my area here from all that.
Low like that, or you need down some more?
That's good. That's good. And I'm finished. So now we're gonna. Here's our chicken. Now what I do, I put my flour. I get a bag, or some people get a bowl or whatever, and we're gonna put some flour. Just a little bit.
You season your flour?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm getting ready to put. Whatever seasoning you want to put in it. Mine's is I put my adobe and garlic powder. And you can put it whatever you want more, whatever it is. Now, with clean hands, I like to taste to see how the chicken tastes. So, if you're all right with when you season, it's fine. But I like a certain flavor. So the only way you can do it is taste it, right? So you're just gonna just go across your chicken a little bit.
I wouldn't recommend this.
Okay. Now for me, it needs a little bit more.
What it need?
I will put a little bit more seasoning salt. It's a certain flavor I'm looking for when I do my chicken, right? So let me just get. It's not a lot. Still not going to be salty, but it's taste. You know, you ever taste my chicken or taste chicken? You say, this is good." Well, it comes from how you season it. So there we go. Just adding a little bit more. There you go. See, wash my hands off. Okay, we're gonna check and see if this how I know my grease is hot. To unlock your phone this time. After you can change your device. I wasn't even talking to you. That's my phone answering back like I was talking to her. Word of caution, word of advice, don't put your chicken in cold grease. Test it and see if it's at least, it got to be hot enough, you know. And I figure when you do that, it's soggy. Because that's just my personal opinion. Make sure the grease is hot enough.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't fry chicken.
I don't either, but this is what we're doing a grandma show today. We're using air fryers. Mainly I bake chicken. I'm doing better. So we're just doing this for the cooking show, but it's a healthier way to do this. So you have air fryers or you want to bake.
I never fried it on the stove because I never knew when it was done. So.
Oh, you never knew when it was done?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you couldn't add it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Most a lot of people can't, but yeah, you don't want give nobody no chicken that have blood still in it, right? Right. So this is the stuff you're learning now. So you can get a thermometer. It's not expensive, and you can actually stick it in the chicken in this, to see. But that's things that I guess I cooked so long that I know. But get a fryer.
Okay.
Not an air fryer. There's actually a fryer that has the time on it, and it'll tell you when the chicken is done. So they're making it easier. So I'm getting ready to put the chicken into the seasoned flour. The seasoned flour.
Erica.
Yeah.
Erica.
Just
came in.
Let me see. Okay. So we got our chicken. And here they look like it's about ready over there. So you shake up your chicken into. Now some people use after this. Before this, they would base it in an egg batter, and that's for prettiness. Well, okay, all right. If you want everything pretty,
some people after they put the flour on, they put on a rack. I guess for like the excess flour to come off of it. I've seen that too.
Really? Okay. Well, I just don't like a lot of flour on it, so I make sure I beat it off. Don't have it like a whole bunch of flour. Even though I put it in this bag and did it, I'm shaking it off. Okay. So Tira, when you go to the Chinese store, their chicken wings is like this. But Grandma used to fold hers.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're doing an old style. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let that get a little bit hotter. It's sizzling, but it's not as hot as I want it. I don't want no soggy chicken. So in the meantime, I'm gonna clean my hands again. So what is your preparation? You got a hope test or anything?
A hope test. What's that?
What I mean, like you putting away, when you already have a house, but some people they start getting stuff ready, their gowns and things they're gonna need. So you're not doing none of that? Oh, okay. So you're gonna do one of your mother's wedding. Do you know how your mother got married in the living room with a drunk pastor?
I actually wanted to do a courthouse wedding, but
But that's what I did. I went to the Justice of Peace.
Yeah.
But it was pretty. So I'm putting the rest of the chicken and beat the flour off. And we folding it like grandma. Some people don't do that. They just like, girl, go with the chicken.
I forgot all about it. When I do my chicken wings in the air fryer, I don't fold them.
You don't fold it, yeah.
About that.
I don't know why they did that. I don't know if it was just something they did. It was for a reason. Because a lot of times we do a lot of stuff, it don't have no meaning. It don't have no meaning to it. That's just what they did. So it's smelling good in here. I love the aroma of everything. So
I'm ready to eat now.
I know. So maybe I'll save those other chicken wings and you can air fry them. So, water's hot. So another thing, Grandma, I say this on every show. She said, "Clean as you go." So we're used to just having a nice clean chicken. You don't have to have stuff all over the place. And that's just my personal. And I think when you do that, you practice that for life things. Everything don't have to be just all over the place. It shows us sign of your mind, they say. So if you just like to be cluttered, they say that's how your mind is, right? Okay. But anyway, we're finished with the chicken part. Do you want me to season the rest of the chicken that you're gonna take home, the air fry, or you season it yourself?
You want to season it for me?
I'll season it because we have time. We see, she wanted me to do it, but she just
okay.
So you don't need this though. Okay, so we're getting rid of that. We're finished. No more fried food. This is our fried food for the week.
You want to wash that bowl out?
What, this one's I just want you to keep talking to me. Okay. I want to hear the rest of. See, when she cooking, you can get a lot out of here. If you don't even know. So
What you want to know? You gotta ask some questions.
how's work? How's work? You hustling?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. You got to get the hustle. That's one thing when you start getting married or things. You got to hustle. You know, there's a lot of people on our stuff and they're like, you got a job. They say, oh. I say, when you look for a job, you know, how you going to have all what you want if you're not even hustling?
I'm retiring in 2 years.
Okay, so that's why you hustle?
Yep.
Okay. So in 2 years, you'll be how old?
I'll be 38.
Okay. Lord have mercy. Everybody waiting to get 60. She gonna try to retire at 38. No problem.
And then I can work on the family business.
Okay. But you mean from a corporate job?
Yeah.
You don't mean stop working? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, I was kind of confused there a little bit of. Let me know what the secret is. You can retire at 38. Yeah. So now, Tiara. I'm at somebody else's house. I'm at my niece. Where's Erica at? I want her to explain her kitchen to me. Okay.
Working.
Okay, she's working. Okay, so the chicken is going and we're having our conversation. And
want to use this fork? Queen, I just used this to.
I didn't even see those. So she has a fork.
I just used it to open up the black pepper.
Now, what's funny is I started using a fryer, so I'm not using all this turning. Because once you dump it in the grease with a fryer, it's immersed, so you don't have to do all this like you're actually working. You know, because I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I don't want to work and cooking. I love to cook, but that's why I have the mixer Grandma used to do everything by hand. It's like, honey, we got to get some stuff to make. So I'm putting up my seasoning.
What you going with?
Oh, see, she had to remind me. She's trying to remind me to season her chicken. Okay.
Don't forget about me.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna forget about you. So we got 4 pieces of chicken left for Anjali
Thank you.
that she's gonna take home and air fry. I guess is that what you're gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Air fry. So how many people are using air fryers? What you think of it?
A lot of people. It saves time.
Yeah. I have 2. Ask me how many times I use it.
How many times have you used it?
One. Once. And it's not because I eat fried food. I bake. I bake a lot. So is air fryer safe? Is it safe? You know what I mean? Like how I get done. Like it's almost like using a microwave. Don't it have radiation? Is it? I'm just asking. Sometimes we think we're going to a safer thing and it can be worse. But no, I'm not scared of nobody. Yeah, it's good. But I just, sometimes wonder how stuff get done so fast. So we're seasoning Anjali chicken with the same seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Sazon, uh, accent. This is all my mother paprika. And so when you go home, you'll have this for your dinner tonight. Okay? So we're going to put it in the bag for you, the bag that I was going to put my stuff in. And here you go.
Thank you.
This is your early birthday present. Oh, no, that's a wedding gift. Yeah, see? Find some positive. But anyway, we're going to turn our chicken over. We ain't going to forget about that.
Smells really good.
It's nothing like fried chicken. And I know it's not healthy, but man, once a month, you should get your piece of fried chicken.
Baby, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah.
It's this place in Atlantic City that has some good chicken wings at the Chinese store.
Atlantic City?
Mm-hmm.
Where's it located? Like what street?
I can't even tell you.
Okay. Well,
But it's on a road that you go when you
never mind. Never mind. I'm talking about on a road. The only road in Atlantic City, she's talking about on a road. Oh my God.
Only thing I know is near a McDonald's and a Wawa. That's it in the plaza.
McDonald's and Wawa. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got to look that up. Because I don't do fried chicken a lot no more. I just don't. I'm trying to do better with my health. So when you're trying to do better, you do better. Okay. So I need you to keep on. I'm trying to see what way I need to go. I just need to get a bag to put my. I'm trying to get my bag. That's right. You be good. You be good.
He's trying to get me to spill the beans.
Yes. He's trying to get out the camera. I'm trying to tell her. Tell me about it. So your hustle. So you're doing like a whole lot of overtime, or you got 2 jobs?
Overtime.
Overtime.
That's what that call was about.
Oh, so you got to go to work
Tomorrow.
tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
So you take your off days and you still hustle. Yeah. So guess what I'm doing?
What?
I'm back to doing Uber.
See.
Yeah. Cause I got some things. I got some things I want to do. And I'm telling everybody, this is all seriousness. You can have what you want. You might have to do a little extra hustle. I'm retired and I do very well. I have to do well. But there's some things I want to do extra. And I'm trying to do this road trip. Yeah, I'm not telling y'all about it because I know y'all gonna try to talk me out of it, trying to get me on an airplane.
I talk you out of it. I like road trips.
Well, they think that I don't know if they think I'm too old, what they think. But anyway, I'm trying to do a road trip. It's something I wanted to do all my life to Texas. I'm gonna go visit your brother.
Okay.
But I want to drive. And I know that's a long ride or whatever, but I see it as fun. I
How
see it
long
as
is the
something.
drive?
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drive at least about 6 to 8 hours a day
Mm-hmm.
and stop and get a hotel and just enjoy the trip. Like I don't have to rush back to a job and
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. So I think that's kind of, it sounds fun to me.
How long is the drive?
All right then, 3 days.
3 days?
Well, 28 hours.
Mm.
So if you divide that for three, I think it can be done. I don't have no. I'm not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Going on a bear hunt. I'm not afraid. You know that song? Yeah. But this is something I want to do. This is on my bucket list.
I think you should do it.
So I know safety and all that. I'm gonna rent a car to make sure I have like if something go wrong that I can call
Mm-hmm.
somebody to say, come get this car. Come get this call. You know how you say it? Call. Call. I'm in the call. So so that's what I want to do by I don't know when the hot months is there because Texas can get hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been to Dallas, Texas when I was in the military, so I know that weather. And I'm scared of thunder and lightning, so I don't know how this is gonna work.
Were you stationed there in Dallas?
No, I traveled a lot.
Oh,
Like I was stationed in San
San Diego.
Diego,
Okay.
California was a beautiful city.
I love San Diego.
I was stationed in Charleston, South Carolina on a
Mm-hmm.
ship. I was stationed a whole year in Iceland. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, Iceland. Like I went over there in July and it was 15 below zero. Yeah, you got to get accustomed to that. And then 6 months it was dark and 6 months was light. So that was an adjustment. And by me being single, you could only have to stay a year. But when married people went over, because they had so much to take, they had to stay 2 years.
Wow.
So, but you can adjust to anything, and it
Mm-hmm.
might not be the ideal thing that you want, but
Mm-hmm.
it was experiencing lava, rocks, and
Mm-hmm.
people. They actually had a tour to take you on a tour through
Mm-hmm.
Iceland. And I was like, who does this? Who wants to tour this cold like that? But you'd be surprised. It was like people come to Iceland, Keflavik, Reykjavik,
Mm-hmm.
just to do a tour, for their vacation. Then they had the Blue Lagoon, which
I heard of that.
was a, a pool,
Mm-hmm.
and it was heated.
Mm-hmm.
And when it got 60 degrees, so 60 to us, that's not warm.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody took off work and went swimming.
Mm-hmm. They was able to do that. I need to move it.
Able to close down the whole base because that was a hot day. 60 degrees. So when it got to 60, we was off. And that's where everybody went to get in this pool. I'm like, it's 60 degrees, but that's not what I'm getting ready to do. So I hustled. We were talking about hustling. So I had a part-time job on the base working at a restaurant. That's how I love to do extended
I didn't
over.
know that part.
Yeah, yeah. I worked at a restaurant, and but the thing of it was, I wasn't a cook. I wasn't a chef. I was a waitress. But I got the chance to go back there and see what they did, and it was impressive. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of recipes and everything from being a waitress. So you can take what you don't like.
I got a lot of free meals from being a waitress.
Jesus. See, here we go. Free meals. And that's the truth. But that's what I did. So when you put your hustle on, going after what you want, is another feeling altogether. So um, I'm gonna check on the rolls and see how much they have. Yeah, yeah, they're rising. So I don't know if we want to come back. We come back and we're gonna show the chicken is almost done. So we're waiting on our rolls. Um, do you want to see the rolls, the picture? I don't know if you see behind there.
They like it. Okay.
See that?
You want some over here?
She's taking a picture with her phone and we're gonna upload it. That's pretty. You want to do the top of the chicken? See, I want you to see how gold the chicken is. That's what the paprika I guess that's how they say it. And the Saison, it gives your chicken a pretty color. So if you're into that, how your plate look, you got your green vegetables, you got your white rice, and then you got golden chicken. Oh yeah, and it tastes good too. Oh yeah. So in a few minutes, what we're gonna do when it finishes getting to a level that I think is good, then we're gonna brush it with the egg. That giving another pretty color for the roll. And then we're gonna stick that bad boy in the oven. And Tiara and her sister is going to be the tasters of what we're doing. So, family, we'll be right back. And hold on, we got something for you.
That's happened the whole show. I'm just a guest today.
Hey, we back.
We back?
See that big jug of water? That's, that's what they drinking. Don't get nothing in their cup. Well, we are joined by the kitchen owner where we're cooking it.
What they do? What they do?
Well, today we are making
Grandma looking at the camera.
grandma homemade
On the
rolls,
table.
and we're doing her fried chicken. So this is our we're waiting on our rolls to come out the oven. So we're gonna see a little bit. Never got a moment. So we got finished just talking to Tiara about her preparation for getting married, on the road to marriage. Now let's hear Erica. Erica, are you preparing for marriage? What stage are you in? Where are you at? Tell me.
I am preparing for marriage. Um, I thought I was before. And then when my family came and took a look at my house, let me know that I wasn't.
So it's not only just about you and the guys. It's about getting your house together, getting your finance together. So
Yep.
y'all doing y'all. Hey, I'm proud of
They
you.
haven't made it to my house yet. Thank God.
I've been down here how many times? I've never been into your Anjali house.
I've been there for like 3 years now. I don't know what you're waiting for.
So I'm before the marriage. I will expect.
Oh wow.
So Evan, what are y'all really looking forward to at the age that you are in marriage? Like you just want companionship, or you're doing it for a reason, or what? Talk to someone that's at your age, because you are very young. Tira's very young. Y'all under 40.
Work. I'm
40.
40.
40.
Work. Um, Companionship, yes, but then also someone to just share life with, someone to see who I am and add to my value. Someone that can build where I am, someone that doesn't tear me down, but can see what God has put in me and know how to take me or help me get to the next level. You want me to look at you or want me to look at the camera?
Look at Sierra and Anjali. It's just a conversation.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
I think for me, I've always been okay with doing things on my own, building my businesses on my own, financially getting where I want to be on my own, raising my son on my own. And so that mindset is off-putting to people, right? Because they think, well, you're independent, so what do you need me for? Right. And I think society, and how we've been socially conditioned as Black women, we think that if I have it all, then I don't really need nobody. I don't need no man. I need a man. And that's how my mind has been set up, and so going into this next phase of my life, I want to be able to be more vulnerable and say, yes, I need you. Like, I need you to pay the bills. I need you to look out for me. I need you to cook. I need you to step in where I can. Like, just be that support for me and be okay with that. It's okay to want a man and want that companionship, but it's also good to not emasculate him and let him be the man in your life. And that's what I want as I get older.
Do you all find that there's a struggle in our family with the women being more so the leader of the family, so we don't allow the men to step in and do what they need to? Because my husband, your Uncle Butter, told me that he didn't know why I needed him.
Yeah.
I had 2 jobs when I met him. I did everything on my own, and I didn't allow. And I didn't know that was being that way. It wouldn't be, but I thought I was helping.
Mm-hmm.
I was told I act like the man in a relationship when I used to date years ago.
Did y'all know that? Like that men felt that way? That y'all was just I don't even know what the word is. Not act like a man, but you too self. You got your own thing going on. You got your own jobs. You got both. You got your own places. What do you need? Why did he think he fit in?
I mean, I wasn't told that until I got older, right? And the way I structured my life as a woman was based on what I saw growing up. And then at the same time, when I looked at my grandmother and grandfather, I didn't want to be the stay-at-home mom. Like I didn't want to cook and do all those things in the house. Like I thought that she was weak in some sense, just in terms of her relationship with my grandfather, what I saw there. But then I saw you working and I saw my mom, how hard she was working. Like I saw other ideas of what women look like that were independent. And because I saw men who were failing in the household, I thought, okay, in order for me to not have that, I got to be better. Like I got to make sure I got all my stuff straight so that I don't have to depend on a man. I don't got to wait for him to come home. I don't have to, be subjected to abuse or things like that because I got my own stuff. But that's trauma.
So y'all took it a little too far.
Yeah.
How my nephew is it too far?
Too far.
Yeah.
So do you find it now that it's hard to digress? How you making out with that? Like, are y'all allowing them to be the man, or you still y'all look at each other so like this is kind of hard?
It's hard. It's still hard. And I'm taking baby steps, right? I think the first thing is just acknowledging where I am and the areas that I need to break so that he can, when he comes, can step in and be at ease with who I am. Right. So
So how do you think it is with a man coming into your place versus you going into his place?
Jesus.
So yeah, because that's a struggle. They're like, this is my house. This is my place. Like, what y'all doing about? How do they feel about that? Like, you got your own apartment, you got your own house.
How do who feel about that? The man or us?
The man, like, how do y'all make them feel like you're welcome, or you telling him, reminding him this is mine? Because I know where y'all come from. Strong-headed women.
I will say I have done that, right? I have done that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me what to do in my house. Like
Really?
I've had that attitude, but now me having this awareness, I'm being a little bit more cautious and aware of how I talk to, you know, my spouse or the man that's in my presence now, how I allow him to be in my space.
Let me ask a big question though. Is this any man, or is this the man you planning on being with? Like, if any man come in your house, you doing that reverence to, or is it someone that you plan on having a future with that you're changing for?
Second
Like
one.
the second one.
Planning
So
to
the
have a
one
future with.
so it's not anybody that come in your house and just start telling you what to do.
Right.
Mm-mm.
If you plan on making a future with them,
Hmm.
you have to go a little lower.
Yeah. Future, the man I want to be with for the rest of my life, and then my dad. What I've come to really love these later years of my life is just seeing the real model of a man and being able to submit to that. So when my dad comes to my house and he sees things not in order, or things that I should clean, or whatever his observations are, just being able to, you know what, you're right, Dad. Let me get to it. So, and then just seeing how he's been moving with my mother and taking care of her, like I see it now. I see what the model was supposed to be in the household, and now I see my mother submitting.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
See, that's something that y'all have honest, because you saw a strong woman that wasn't submissive.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't no, but this all realness, she didn't have a man at that time that needed to be submitted to.
Yeah,
So when they get in their place and they're doing you right and doing the thing,
it's easy.
It's
easy
easy.
to
It's easy.
submit.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you think of submissive, people think of something bad. That's not. It's not a
Mm-mm.
bad thing.
Yeah.
It's actually sexy.
Yeah,
It is.
Like I got a man that take care of me. Why won't I call him Lord? That's what
yeah.
God said about Abraham.
She did.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's my Lord. And I can see that
make
if you got
copies.
somebody
I can see it, yeah.
treating you good. So do your dad come to your house and
He don't come here. He don't come to my house.
what not? You haven't allowed him to? Because he will.
They can come.
I see.
Y'all have an invitation to come to my house. Just let me know y'all coming.
Open to that when you're getting ready to make the next step. It's not all about somebody coming in and what they got to do. We got to do
Mm.
what we're doing. So
Mhm.
I would put that call into, because your dad very clean and organized.
Very.
Yeah.
He's the model. He's
so
the model.
My dad only been there twice. I think it was Thanksgiving and when we went down south for the road trip. I think that's the only time he came to my house.
Okay. So we got one big apartment, so you probably like because you stand with someone is a different than somebody who don't have. I'm just saying. I don't know.
He can come visit. That's my daddy.
I haven't been there yet, but I'm getting ready to come.
You can come.
But how do you grade your men that you have in your life now? I'm gonna say 1 to 5. Do you have someone that remind you of your dad, or someone on the way to your dad, or do you have the total opposite?
I have someone on their way to being a model like my dad. I don't think anyone will. I don't think I would ever put anybody in that boat to be like my
Yeah,
dad
yeah.
solely
Mhm.
because my dad's story is just one that can't be compared.
Child.
It's a beautiful story. So like I was just saying, I use it as a model, but I do have someone in my life who's
Yeah.
headed that way.
Angela?
Say.
Do they got jobs and work? Okay.
He's a hustler, baby.
That's a good thing, and that's another thing that I struggle with when they come with nothing,
Mm.
and you have your own car, you have everything, and so but y'all got people who got cars and or education and stuff like that. So mine was a struggle, and it's not my husband; it was the guys before him.
Mm.
Now my husband was more like my father.
Mm.
Some things
So
could
he's
change.
hung.
Yeah, but is he burning?
No, it looked good.
It looks good.
Looks really
And
good.
checking out wait, so what you
I
think?
think I should take it out.
Okay, well, we're gonna keep rolling. We want to come back.
You keep rolling.
Okay, all right. So this is Erica and Anjali, two sisters. My nieces, who I had the pleasure of raising a little bit when they was younger. So I know them both and proud of them. But they are women. Oh Lord, I see something. I see it. Look at
Yeah,
this.
it's better.
Turn it up a little bit. They can see in the camera.
Trying to see if I need to put it back in for a little while.
Why don't you put some, where's the butter?
The butter.
Just put some butter on it. And stick like this for 5 more minutes. But that's the rolls. It's grandma rolls.
Wow.
We're ready. So how y'all practicing with your cooking? Y'all have men that love to eat? Or they love to cook?
They love to cook.
Oh,
So I mean, I do a little bit of cooking, but
Mine love to eat.
Erica and Tara both they becoming a health nut. No, but it's a good thing. I'm saying that because they're not doing what we used to do. So do you really cook like from scratch? Like make something or you get stuff out of bags?
I cook things from scratch, like my um. It would depend on what you call from scratch, though.
Like she had to think about.
Because, like, I mean, vegetables and things, I don't buy out the can. I buy them fresh, and I cook those things fresh. All of my meats.
You do air fry or you do it on the stove or how? Anjali is buttering the rolls up. We have melted butter, and it's gonna be ready.
Oh, it looks so good.
It's gonna be ready. Erica takes the roll.
I really
It's
am.
been a long time since we had grandma. If you don't want to you want to try those instead of put the other ones in, or you want to put them both in?
It don't matter. You want to try these?
No, I want to try those. Because though it's the presentation of those
Yeah,
would look
we have
just
two,
like,
they look like biscuits.
yeah, those look like biscuits, but these
Yeah.
those look like
So
grandma
that's the,
rolls.
when you make sure when you make your rolls, you got to put them together so when it rises, it looks like a. So when you do it separate, it comes out like a biscuit. Not that it don't taste good, but it just like
Gonna
you
be
said.
slamming.
So how did you get the shape of it to look
So
like
you have a
hers?
big ball,
Hmm.
and you roll it and then you place it in the pan.
Mm.
And you keep on. And like I was did earlier, there's some people actually get a weigher, what you call a scale,
Uh-huh.
and they weigh each one so it could be the same size.
Mhm.
So grandma never had one, so she always just eyed stuff and see how it looked.
Mhm.
But if you want like presentation, it's actually things that you can do. They all come out the same size and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. So y'all cooking from scratch, man. You get some vegetables, but you do it on top of some saute stuff, or you do your air fryer.
Saute. I do a lot of saute. I use a lot of like ginger, um, peppers, stuff like that, garlics. I do that a lot with my saute with my vegetables.
The only vegetables I put in my air fryer is kale.
You know, I've never
Mhm.
tried that in the air fryer.
Mhm.
Okay, what's kale?
So Erica does this thing where she bakes her kale.
I know what is kale. Come on.
A leafy
It's a
green.
leafy green.
A leafy.
Mhm. Yeah.
I ain't got to the kale yet.
Yeah. It's good. It's really good.
Okay. Okay.
So instead of me putting it in the oven, I put it in the air fryer.
And it comes out the same with the same crunch.
Hmm.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did you have to get used to this way of eating? Well, y'all never was really active, but how did you change? Why did you change?
For me, I changed because I went to the doctor's one day and they told me that I had high blood pressure. And I was in my early 30s,
High blood pressure.
in my 30s. And so from there I was like, oh no, that I can't live my life like that, not at that age. And so I just started taking out snacks. I rarely drink juice. I drink water, sparkling, mineral water, spring water. I do some carbonated waters, but rarely do juice. And then keep my diet clean. I mean, I do have some days, sometimes when I splurge, but for the most part, I'm taking salt out of my diet. Right now, I'm trying to get rid of sugars. A lot of processed foods, they actually abed your high blood pressure. And then shrimp. My doctor told me to remove shrimp from my diet too. So I
I
haven't
get
fully
your
given up
doctor.
shrimp.
No,
Um,
what is it about
the sodium,
so
the sodium in the shrimp, that kicks your high blood, your glucose levels up quicker than normal seafood.
My
so
doctor.
I went back to check your record. So is it your
Yeah, it's been
it's
down.
down?
It's been
Okay.
down. Yep, it's been
Okay,
down.
I thought I told
When I wrote, when I wrote to
Yeah.
but y'all have been teaching me a lot, so I'm changed. I know y'all see I have lost weight.
Yeah.
A lot.
So we say I'm
I said a lot.
okay. So the other day they were telling me both her and Monica said, "I'm Jackie, that's enough." So when you've been big all your life and you start losing, you know, people think you're sick.
Mm.
But I had to get back on the road of healthiness because I am a diabetic.
Mhm.
And I never had high blood pressure, but just listen to that. I don't eat a lot of shrimps, but now I don't even watch that. But everything in moderation. So I
Yeah.
have a cheat day, and that cheat day I don't go wild.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I got it. I'm thinking, y'all do. Y'all go wild on your cheat.
This one does.
So you make up for one day. Yeah. I'm doing a lot of nuts, but I want to ask you something. With that, I love fruit, right? But as a diabetic, they tell me it's too sugary.
Mhm.
So not always you think you're eating healthy mean that it's the right thing.
Yeah.
So when I eat apples, oranges, I love grapes. They told me to eat 5 grapes per sitting. What the heck? I'm gonna sit there and count 5 grapes. I can eat a bushel
Yeah.
of grapes. So just because you're on the healthy road, there are still things you can't do. So how did you find that? Like what's good for you? how do you pick what you're eating?
Research, right? You learning about, sugary foods, oranges, grapes, apples, like those things. I don't do as much, right? And sometimes I don't do them at all. I stick to blueberry. I eat green apples. Green apples are better than like the red and the pink apples. Those have less sugar. The green apples have less sugar in them. So I try to find things that don't have high sugar content in it. And then I don't really do it every day. Like blueberries, I do every day, right? Because that helps with your brain development. And
I put it in my
so,
oatmeal.
yeah.
It's like I really try, but it's one of the fruits that it's hard.
I
We have
never
to have
did
a
email
show.
to Erica.
We need to do a separate show just on food. I think there's a lot of conversation we can have around that.
So our next part 2 is going to be with Erica actually on food. And okay, I'm just going to be a narrator. Okay.
My son went to the dentist yesterday. And y'all know I don't do a whole lot of sugary foods and drinks. I don't buy apple juice, don't buy orange juice. What we have in the fridge, what we have. Water. He likes to drink ice, sparkling ice that has no sugar in it. And then he eats a lot of fruit, mangoes, apples, grapes, blueberries. And they said that he has cavities. I said, "What guy doing?" Like, because he doesn't. She kept saying like he eats chips and drinks juice. I said he doesn't. He doesn't do those things. Granted, when he goes to my parents' house, that's a totally different story. But at home,
It's only 2 days or 3 days. So that'll make
it'll make it different. It would definitely make a difference, especially for a child that eats a lot of fruit that has a lot of sugar in it. So, like you just going back to what you say, even though they may be healthy, right? It may be deemed as healthy. He loves fruit. He loves fruit. But now I got to do that in moderation because my child has cavities from it, right? So it's just different things, just changing the palate, really understanding the foods that you're eating, and then how much.
So that's more important than exercise.
Food is always more important than exercise.
Exercise is at 20%.
Exercise is 20. Your diet is 80.
I think that need to be reversed.
Yeah. Because you
Mhm.
Exercise is 20.
It's 20%.
Oh, okay. We learn something every day for me. Hey.
It ain't looking good.
Smells so buttery.
It feel better?
Smells buttery.
Buttery.
Don't do that pan like that. Don't do that pan like that.
Some of the simple pans like
Like a biscuit.
but it's because it wasn't full, so it was spread instead of going round.
Mm-hmm.
But this is it, family, friends. I am so excited today for having with us Erica Wright. So
That's the big note, not the little.
Place, and she's allowing us to come in, take over her kitchen, and it's a blessing. So we're
Big
going to
note.
show you on our next live. It's going to be talking about fruits and different going healthy, but knowing what is not healthy in the healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and he told me that. I went out and bought a bullet.
No,
I was so proud of myself. He said, "Oh, you can use that."
you can't.
What was that? I was putting strawberry. I had bananas. He said, "It's too sugar. You can do that."
So
I was so hurt.
what list of things did he
I made
give
my
you?
own list. Now I got to get this list. I was trying to. I just don't get juice in the door. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. I'm making smoothie. Okay. What's the milk? Not the regular milk, but the
Oat milk
oat
or
milk.
almond milk?
Almond milk. Almond milk, and I had the. I think they might have put kale on it. Maybe that's why I was introduced to kale. Well, whatever. I had it loaded, but I had strawberries. I had the blueberries. I had it. He said, "Don't do that again."
Wow.
Because my sugar shot.
Because you're diabetic.
And, okay.
Do we have to wait to cut this?
Huh?
Do we have to wait to cut this? Are we? Okay.
So look what they're doing. They into the chicken. So is this y'all chicken? Usually don't say it.
Yes, we're gonna use this as a cheat day.
Okay, so they're using Thursday. We're doing this on Thursday. They're using it as a cheat day. They made a big one cheat day. But this is Grandma. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I see it's piping hot. Oh my God. I hope it's the same.
Mhm.
This is my second time doing my mother.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't need to start from me though. Because we can't have all this bread. Right? Bread's not healthy.
No, it's not.
So all of you who are not worried about your diet, put in check. Now I'll send you a roll. So here we are. We're ready to have the taste test. So, I was gonna come over, but
Okay.
amen. Amen. Somebody say the grace real fast. Don't say that long prayer like your grandpa.
Father, we thank you for this food. We thank you for the hands that prepared it. We ask you to let it be a nourishment to our bodies. We just thank you for the opportunity and the time to fellowship. Bless us all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
We have fried chicken and rolls. I'm just gonna taste it.
Mm-hmm.
I need honey and jelly. Is it okay? What do you
It's
think?
Makes me think of our.
Real good.
But what I'm seeing, for me, I'm a cook, so I'm picky. The taste is there, but I think that I could knead it a little more to make it fluffy. Like the taste is there, but that's mine.
What do you mean? Make it need it. What does that mean?
When you work it, it becomes less. It comes a little better.
Mm.
I don't know the term for it, but I can tell this could be a little fluffier and but we're gonna try it again. And we're gonna try like Grandma Leslie makes it with the dry milk, eggs. She puts a lot in her. So we didn't go fully. We got another recipe. I got another recipe off online, but I'm gonna teach them how to do grandma roll. Where it takes a couple of hours. Because she let it rise twice. So she let it rise in a bowl.
That big silver bowl.
Big silver bowl, and then she'll punch it down and let it rise again. Then she'll put it in the pan and let that rise again. So it's like 3 rises that she do, and maybe that's what the fluffiness comes from. So, but we're thankful, we're grateful. So I hope you all enjoyed the time with me today and Enjoli. We had our special guest, Erica Wright. So by the next taping, they're gonna be down the road a little bit more toward their goals of getting married. And we're gonna try to get their father into Tierra house. So he can start that process with her, like he did with Erica. Does your house look beautiful?
Yeah.
Because I remember time. Okay.
I'm about to move
I'm
back.
not the picture, so I have to turn it off. But thank you for joining us. Looking forward to more therapy and laughter with the cooking show with Jackie H and
Enjoli.
And today we have who?
Erica Wright.
Okay.
I'm gonna say she's just gonna wait.
She waiting to eat him. Okay, we'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.
He's a healer. He's a mind regulator. He's a heart fixer. My God will do it again. He's gone in the morning. He's gone late at night. My God is able. He'll make everything alright. He'll give you joy. Bring peace in confusion time. Don't worry about nothing.
taste the love.
I love working here, man. Bring the smile on my face. I always end up cooking.
Oh yes, God will, he'll do it again. When I was sick.
Starting up, you gotta do everything. You gotta wash the dishes, you gotta cook the food, you gotta go shopping, and it's all a joy.
I can tell